What? Ah! Someone! Anyone! Help! Get me out of here! Ah! This is some kind of a sick joke! Let me out of here! Please! This isn't funny! Help! Someone! Help!
Mm, mm, uh,
Ah! Somebody help! Let me out! Ah!
please, calm down. You are causing quite the scene here.
What? Of course I am! How could I not? In case you haven't noticed, we're chained up to a frickin' pipe and locked away in a creepy cell. In fact, how can you be so calm? Nothing about this is normal!
I am calm? Does it seem that way? Interesting. I assure you I am quite distressed over our situation, too. To have woken up and found myself chained to such a loud-mouthed, aggressive lunatic of a boy in such an isolated spot without any way to escape, I am sure any girl would be fearful of her life right now. If one were to compare our situations, surely mine would be considered the most dire, would it not?
Hey, I'm not.
Regardless of the situation at hand, yelling, crying, and flailing around will do nothing but waste what precious little energy we have left. I suggest you take a deep breath and then let us calmly assess the situation. Feeling better now?
Not really.
At the very least, your incessant screaming has ceased, which is good. May I be so bold as to ask your name? Given we are shackled up together, I feel it is only appropriate we introduce ourselves. Otherwise, our preceding interactions may feel just a touch awkward.
Kevin.
Kevin, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. You may call me whatever you wish, though Alice is preferable, given it is my actual name and all.
So, Alice, I'm guessing you don't have any idea where we are, or why we're here for that matter, right?
I am afraid not. Try as I might, I have very faint memories leading up to this moment in time. Given you are asking me, I assume it is the same for you too?
Yeah, pretty much. I really can't imagine why someone would want to do this to me. I've I've always tried my best to keep my head down and get on with my life. Why is this happening? Is this some kind of sick game?
I truly wish I could alleviate some of your unease, but unfortunately, as I say, I am just as clueless as you are. I cannot think of a single reason for why we might be here today. Now then, allow us to assess the situation at hand. It would seem, from a cursory glance, that we are locked in this room, imprisoned, if you will, and shackled to a pipe at that, further hindering our mobility. Quite the predicament, if you ask me. However, I believe there to be a key weakness in our captor's plan. They clearly did not take my lithe figure into account. Perhaps I can just slip between these pipes and...
Look, I don't care how slender you think you are. There's absolutely no way you're fitting through those.
Very well. That course of action has proven to be ineffective. Now we know. It appears our captor is more thorough than I initially thought. If I were to perhaps dislocate my shoulders, then maybe...
Hey, before we start doing anything extreme here, how about we look around a little? Let's exhaust all of our other options before breaking our bones, okay?
Hmm. Very well. That seems like a reasonable proposition. Our range is rather limited, given our current predicament, but there does appear to be several objects of interest within our reach. If we work together, we may be able to find a solution to this problem. Freeing ourselves of these handcuffs should be our top priority before we take into account anything else regarding our situation.
Hey, what's on your side anyway, Alice? A mirror and a sink? Is that it?
Correct. What little remains of a mirror, at the very least.
And what about the mirror? Is there anything behind the frame?
It does not appear so. The mirror is firmly fixed to the wall.
What? What is it? What do you see in there, Alice?
How curious. Remnants of the shattered mirror lie within the sink. In addition, several of the shards seem to be a different color than the rest. It is my understanding that mirrors do not typically boast different shades of color beyond their usual reflective surface, correct?
I mean, not usually. Otherwise it would make for a pretty crappy mirror, wouldn't it?
Interesting. Kevin, have you found something interesting on your side?
Yeah, I think so. It's some kind of dusty old toolbox. It's locked, though.
Ah, bless you.
Ugh, thanks. Oh, we really need to get out of here fast. This dust is going to be the death of me. Never mind the rest of this room.
Ah, that intense look of concentration. Perhaps you are reconsidering my proposal to slip through the pipes. As I initially suspected, it is truly the only way we are going to.
Would you knock it off with the crazy talk already? I'm already on edge enough as it is without you babbling in my ear. No matter what you say, there is absolutely no way you're going to manage it. I really don't want to have to sit and watch you try. Again.
While that may be true right now, I believe our chances may increase after several days of starvation, rendering us thin and emaciated, enough to finally fit through the gap.
Well, I'm hoping we're not here for that long. I'd like to get out long before that if I can help it.
Very well, if you say so. One, two, three.
What exactly are you doing over there?
Counting.
Counting.
Yes, given the odd nature of some of the shards, it almost seems as if some of them were purposely placed here.
Huh.
As it stands, there are 5 green shards, 3 red shards, and 2 blue shards of glass, along with approximately 20 regular shards.
I don't think you needed to count those last ones, but I'm impressed nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. Please feel free to ask me again if you ever need a reminder of the shard count. I shall continue my investigation of this sink in the meantime. I believe there are still secrets yet to be discovered within. Interesting. If my eyes do not deceive me, there appears to be something shining in the drain.
Huh? Shining? Well, that sounds promising. Can you get it out?
The drain cover is firmly stuck, it seems. I cannot quite get my fingers, nor my nails in. I simply just do not have enough leverage with my hands alone.
Alright, well, don't worry about it for now. Maybe we can find something to help us pry it open? I get the feeling whatever is in there is really gonna help us. Aha! That did it! Got it open!
Ah, well done, Kevin. Is there anything of use inside?
Let's see. Oh, wow! There's a whole bunch of tools in here. They're pretty rusty looking, but maybe. Ah, damn it!
Ah, you need a reminder of the shards? Very well. As of my last count, there are 5 green shards, 3...
Wait, here, try using this.
An excellent idea, Kevin. While my nails may not be able to quite dig themselves in, this screwdriver should give us all the leverage we need.
Ugh. Doesn't that bother you at all?
Why would it? Anyway, I believe I now have a key.
Don't wave it in my face like that. Could you at least rinse it off?
Very well.
Alright, good. Now, see if it'll unlock these handcuffs. Hurry! My hand is really starting to chafe here.
Yes, that does seem like the best course of action here. It does indeed seem to fit. What a strange place for a key.
Oh, thank God. Oh, right. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's get out of this hellhole.
Allow me to try.
Hey, if I couldn't even make them budge, what makes you think you're going to fare any better? You're tiny. See? I told you. What was that you said earlier about conserving our energy, huh?
I just wanted to be sure is all. But yes, as expected, I do not believe we will be able to remove these planks with our hands alone.
I could have told you that, you idiot.
Is it not strange, however?
What do you mean?
If the door was boarded up from the inside by whoever imprisoned us here, then how did they get back out?
Huh. I never really thought of that. That's a good point.
It would suggest that there is either a secret way in which one could escape from this room beyond this door, or...
Hey, Alice?
Nothing. Let us continue our search, shall we? I am sure there are still clues yet to be discovered. Given the odd design of this cell so far, it is only logical that we may find something to aid in our escape.
Okay. I give up. That thing isn't opening anytime soon.
The locker is of an interesting size, though, is it not? I wonder what might lie within. Judging from the height, my best guess would be a human body.
What? Don't be so morbid.
Apologies. I did not mean to unsettle you. My mind can run to some interesting places sometimes if left to wander.
collect them all, huh? The corner of this poster looks a little loose. I wonder... Oops. Huh. Wasn't expecting that.
A secret tunnel hidden behind a poster. Fascinating. It is just like a prison movie, is it not?
What on earth is this? It's really creepy looking.
Do you believe so? I find it to be quite charming. Cute, if you will.
On what planet is something like this cute? It looks like something a serial killer would collect. Puppies are cute. Kittens are cute. But this thing? This is a monstrosity.
I suppose it is simply a matter of opinion. Kevin, if we truly desire to escape, perhaps we should continue the work made on this tunnel and dig our way to freedom.
Dig with what, exactly? Or are you suggesting we claw our way out like moles?
A fair point. However, please remember my suggestion if by chance we do come across digging implements.
I'll think about it. What do you suppose this is?
It appears to be some kind of safe, for the safekeeping of valuables, one would assume. However... this certainly does not look like any safe I have ever seen before.
Same here. Don't they usually have dials or keypads? What's up with these giant buttons?
I suppose there is only one way to find out. Allow me.
Whoa, hey, no, stop, don't! You don't just go poking random buttons on stuff in the future, okay? We have no idea what any of this is. It could have been a trap.
A trap? I do not believe so. Surely there would be far more efficient ways of hurting us if our captor truly desired it, rather than leaving such a thing to blind chance. However, look.
Just stop it already!
The buttons appear to manipulate the number on the screen. As to the significance of this, that is yet to be seen. Given it is a safe, perhaps there is a combination of numbers we must enter.
All right. Move over. Let me try too. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try this later, when we have a better idea of what we're doing.
Agreed. We still have parts of the room left to explore, do we not? A shame that it is broken. I would have been interested to know just how exactly I look at this particular moment in time. Kevin, how would you rate my current appearance? You will have to suffice in the place of a mirror. Please, be honest.
I mean, you look fine.
Fine. I see. Interesting.
Wait. I mean fine as in, okay, good, and not the other kind of fine. Like,
There are other ways to interpret the word fine? Interesting. I am intrigued. Please, explain more.
Well, there's fine as in something is good, okay, acceptable. But then there's fine, which means... Look, it doesn't matter, okay? Now, can we move on already?
If you say so. You are certainly a strange one, Kevin. Kevin?
Huh?
Are you well? You have been staring at that water for quite some time.
I was just checking the water. That's all. I don't know how long we've been here, but I'm so thirsty.
I see. And given your hesitation, you believe the water here to be contaminated.
Well, it's probably not going to be the freshest, is it? I mean, it doesn't look bad, but...
Very well. I shall test the water in your stead if it will help alleviate some of your concerns.
No, that's not what I was getting at. You really don't have to... Seriously, what is wrong with you?
The water here seems to be fine after a cursory test. I would hardly call it refreshing, however, and it does appear to have a strange aftertaste. But my thirst has been reasonably quenched. So please, if you are thirsty, drink, Kevin. Regain your strength.
There's no chance in hell I'm taking even a tiny little sip of that. Do you have any idea what sort of nasty stuff can fester in that kind of water? You're insane, you know that?
Insane? Perhaps. But my thirst has now been quenched, has it not?
That's not the point here! At all! Can't you go 5 minutes without trying to kill yourself?
I shall try my best, though make no guarantees I will be able to honor your request, Kevin. You are making quite a mess there, Kevin. I see. Is this another one of your signature tantrums?
I'm looking for hidden clues, and I don't have tantrums. I'm not some kind of baby that loses his temper over nothing.
If you say so.
But don't look at me like that.
This is how I always look at people.
Ugh. Well, you could stand to be a little less judgmental. I'm trying to get us out of here, you know?
Interesting. I seem judgmental to you. Do you feel that way because you are perhaps doing something you believe should be judged?
Just shut up! Seriously! What is wrong with you? Huh, that's odd.
Kevin, have you found something?
Not really. It's kind of the opposite. Just come over here a sec, would you? Tell me, is it just my imagination, or do some of these spots stand out to you too?
Yes, I can see them too. Three round imprints in the metal. What could it mean?
Beats me. Another strange puzzle to solve? I knew it! It fits perfectly!
So the figurine was the key here. How curious.
Yeah, of course it wasn't going to be this easy, huh?
Yes, it appears so. Given that there are three bases present here, it is probably safe to assume we need three of these figurines before we achieve anything in the way of results.
But you've got to be kidding me! There was really something in here?
Most impressive, Kevin. Your diligence has led us one step closer to escaping this cell.
Well, it was nothing, you know.
I see. I believe I know what we need to do here. Ugh.
Hey, whoa, what are you doing? That thing's filthy! You can't just go plunging arm deep into it. You'll catch some kind of disease.
If there was the key in the sink, then surely there must be one down here. It is only logical, is it not?
How about we search around a little more and explore our other options before we go sticking our hands down toilets, huh?
If you are certain. A bed. It does not look very comfortable, nor is it very big, but I believe if we make an effort, we may both be able to fit on it.
And do what exactly?
Sleep, of course. Why, what else might you be able to do on a bed, Kevin?
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
I do not know what you mean. Allow me. I can confirm that there is nothing of interest underneath the bed, Kevin.
Good job. But you really didn't need to actually crawl under there, you know?
Thank you. I believe it pays to be thorough in a room such as this. You never know when something may be hidden in the most unlikely of places.
Right.
Kevin, was it not you who said we should leave this until we believe we have a better understanding of the puzzle at hand?
Yeah, you're right. I just thought that... whatever. Let's leave it alone for now. Come on, do something! Ugh, why isn't it working? We have them all here, don't we?
So it would seem. And yet, it is still not enough to satisfy the criteria of the puzzle. Perhaps there is a specific order to which the figurines must be placed.
Gah, right. There would be, wouldn't there? Aha! I think that's done something.
Indeed, that was most certainly the sound of something unlocking. The only question is, what exactly unlocked? From a glance, nothing appears to have changed in this room. Kevin, was
Yeah.
I believe I understand the meaning behind what is printed on this paper.
You do?
Yes, the way we shall escape this room is through following the dance instructions. Like so.
All right, get back, Alice. I'm gonna pry these boards off.
Do your best, Kevin. I shall be cheering you from afar. Yay! You have got this. Go, Kevin. Well done. A most impressive display of strength. I knew you could do it, Kevin.
Well, you know, I do my best. Anyway, now that the barricade is dealt with, let's just... Huh? Oh, come on! It's not enough that they board us up, but we need a key too? This is getting ridiculous.
It is only logical, I suppose.
In what way is it logical? This whole room has been nothing but illogical puzzle after puzzle. I'm starting to feel like a rat in a maze. Gah!
Please do calm down. We are almost free. Just stick with it a little longer.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. I've been the one doing the brunt of the work here while you've been goofing off.
I have been providing emotional support, have I not? In addition to providing valuable input regarding the puzzles we have faced.
How can you provide emotional support when you don't even have any emotion in the first place? You're no better than one of those creepy little figurines. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. Ugh, I guess I really am just frustrated. We were so close, and then...
I understand, Kevin. Rest assured that this is most likely the final step, and then we are free.
I'm pretty sure we've done everything else we can in this room except for opening this stupid safe, haven't we? I don't think we're going to get anywhere by blindly bashing in combinations either.
Yes, it appears that way. Every other puzzle had a hint of some sort that led us to the correct answer. Is there something in our possession that we have yet to fully use? Kevin, it just occurred to me. That piece of paper we found in the locker. Do you still have it?
Huh? The dance instructions? I mean, yeah, but...
I believe I fully understand what we have to do now.
I swear, Alice, if you say we have to dance to open the safe...
I retract my previous statement.
This is starting to hurt my head. What are we supposed to be getting from these stupid steps?
Calm down. You are letting the bigger picture overwhelm you. Let us try breaking down the information we have and see if it can assist us in something of a more raw form.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of fluff here that I think is trying to confuse us. Let's look past it and see what stands out. Still no dice. But I think I'm starting to understand things a little more.
Is that so?
Yeah, look, see, this part right here. The feet are facing to the left, aren't they?
It appears that way, yes. Have you come to understand a new significance to these steps?
So the feet are facing left, and then there's 7 dashes along that are leading up to the feet that are facing right. I bet that means something. It has to.
Ah, you may be onto something. So, if we hop 7 times with our left foot,
Enough with the dancing!
Kevin? Are you okay? I do not believe eyebrows should furrow that intensely. Please do not overexert yourself, for I am not medically trained on the off chance that you may collapse.
7 left, 3 right, 5 left. It's gotta mean something.
Perhaps the dance requires a partner. Truthfully, I am not excited about the idea of dancing with someone as clumsy as you. But if it will get us out of this cell...
I've got it! The dance steps correspond to the buttons on the safe.
So we must dance with the safe.
So 7 left, we push the left button until it becomes 7. And then we hit right until it wraps back around 3 and...
Most impressive, Kevin. You certainly have a knack for this sort of thing.
I think I got it! Finally!
A fine job once more, Kevin. I believe that was the toughest puzzle we have faced yet. What is inside the safe? I am curious.
Well, let's see. There's some kind of weird-looking handcuff thing, bunch of paper, and... Oh! A key! Okay, now let's get the hell out of here.
Agreed. That sounds like a sensible course of action. Please, lead the way.
Finally! Finally! This is it! We can get out now! Freedom! We did it, Alice! We really did it!
I see. So it is finally time to leave this cell, is it? Truthfully, I had grown quite accustomed to this dingy little room. I am going to miss it. I have such fond memories of it. Ah, that was a joke. A bit of humor in an attempt to lighten the mood in the face of our newfound freedom. Do I perhaps need to brush up on my comedic skills?
Yeah, just a bit.
Very well. Let us depart now. I do not know what may be waiting for us on the other side, but I am certain now that we will be able to overcome it given the teamwork we have demonstrated here in this cell.
Hey, come on. Don't jinx things. Let's hope there's nothing on the other side and that we might finally be able to get out of here. Think optimistically, okay?
You are right. Sorry. Yes. Let us leave.